Hey everyone, it's Mysterious Mimi here, and I'm going to show you how to play Give Your Heart a Break by Demi Lovato. So the first note you'll need is a B chord. And how you play a B chord is basically you take your index finger and you bar the E and the A string on the 2nd fret, then take your middle finger and place it on the C string 3rd fret, and then place your ring finger on the 4th fret of the G string. And this is how it should sound. And the reason we have to bar this here is because if you only play this note, it actually plays a different chord. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a sharp or something. So make sure that you bar those two strings with the index finger. The next chord you'll need is an F sharp. Sorry, had to slide my fingers up a bit. And how you play an F sharp is basically you take your index finger and you bar the entire 1st fret. Then you take your middle finger and place it on the E string of the 2nd fret, and place your ring finger on the G string of the 3rd fret. It should sound like this. Now if you're a beginner, this might take a little bit of practice. There is another way to play it, but it's not very logical to go with the song because, first of all, you're going from here to all the way up here. That's a pretty easy switch, but the other way requires you to use all 4 fingers, and your hand basically looks like this, and it's very difficult to switch back and forth from a B to an F sharp that way, so I recommend trying to practice the barring method. Even if you don't get it, once you do, it'll become a lot easier. The next chord is an E flat minor. There's only a slight difference in sound, but that slight difference is very noticeable in the song. So what you do is basically you take your index finger and place it on the A string of the 1st fret, your middle finger goes on the E string of the 2nd fret, and then your ring and pinky finger, go on the G and the C strings of the 3rd fret. What you could also do is you can keep this finger barred like it was for F sharp and just add your pinky, which is pretty fast, but your pointer finger or index finger will get really tired holding that bar for 2 notes in a row and then 3 notes in a row when I explain the next note. So I recommend just bringing it back to this A string back here because there's no really need to keep it there. It's just easier to leave it there. So that's E flat minor. Then the last note you'll need is a C sharp. And it's basically the same as a B, but it slides down 2 entire frets. So instead of the A and the E string being on the 2nd fret, it's on the 4th fret, and the middle finger being on the C string of the 5th fret, and the G string being on the 6th fret instead of the 4th, sorry. So that's one way you play a C sharp. Another way to play a C sharp is by barring the 1st fret yet again, and then taking your pinky and placing it on the A string of the 4th fret, which is kind of a stretch for my small hands, but I'm sure if you're a little taller than I am or bigger than I am, it'll be easier. Now this gives a slightly deeper sound, like almost an octave down, but it's really up to you. You can also use your ring finger if you can reach. But keep in mind that this barring finger will get really tired really fast if you bar for 3 straight notes in a row. So I recommend trying to take the easy way out and just sliding down to this 4th fret here and playing the B shape. 4th fret. So your notes are a B, an F sharp, fingers kind of stuck here, E flat minor, and then a C sharp. B, F sharp, E flat minor, C sharp. Okay, for the strumming pattern, you want to go for a more up-tempo beat. Now, you don't have to go with what I'm going to show you here, but the song has almost a techno feel, so I don't recommend going like a down, up, chuck, up, chuck, like slow like that. More like a down, up, chuck, up, chuck, because it's like when it starts to get more into the verses and the pre-chorus and stuff, especially the chorus, it's really essential that you kind of have an up-tempo beat. But if you want to go for a more acoustic style, you can totally go that route. It's perfectly up to you. But the strum I'm going to show you guys today is a down, up, chuck, up, chuck. This is just the like 50% tempo version. It's supposed to sound like this. So, for a slow demonstration, down, up, chuck, up, chuck, down, up, chuck, up, chuck, down, up, chuck, up, chuck, down, up, chuck, up, chuck. You got it? Great. Alrighty guys, so now I'm going to sing it for you just so you can get a little sneak peek of how it sounds. I'm not the best singer in the world. I just know I can carry a tune, so you can kind of just get the gist of things. I'm not trying to wow people, so anyway. The day I first met you, you told me you never fall in love. But now that I get you, I know fear is what it really was. Now here we are, so close, yet so far. How did I pass the test? When will you realize? Baby, you're not like the rest. Don't wanna break your heart, I give your heart a break. I understand it's wrong, like you ain't meant to say. It's just one life to live, and there's no time to waste. So let me give your heart a break. So yeah, sorry about the singing a little bit, and some of the playing. I can never be as good as her, and I don't even take lessons, so even if I took lessons, I still would never be as good as Demi Lovato. So anyway. So the bridge is the last part I'm going to teach you. It's pretty easy. It's just everything's out of order pretty much. The chords are exactly the same though. Nothing's drastically different as of like compared to other songs. So here's how it goes. When your lips are on my lips and our hearts beat as one, but you slip out of my fingertips. Every time you run, I can't do the high part, but you know, the run, and then it goes whoa, 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 and then it goes back into the chorus. So what I did there is I played B when I said when your lips are on my lips. When you say my, it's C sharp, and our hearts, it's F sharp, beat as 1 B, but you slip E flat minor right out of my fingertips, C sharp and F sharp. Every time you run, then you do the order as you did the verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. B, F sharp, E flat minor, and then C sharp. And then it goes back into the chorus, and you do the chorus twice, and then at the end you'll do the day I first met you, etc. And that's all you have to do to play a song. I'll put it more in the description for a better look. It's kind of hard to explain in a video. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial.